I'm not one of them mainstream cunts, I'm that one full of pain and love.
So I'm gonna say some comedy shit, you know. And if you're listening, you might laugh. If not, you still might laugh because it's pretty funny. Okay. So the other day, my girlfriend came out to me. She said that she's trans and that she identifies as a washing machine. And I was like blown away by that. Because, you know, I never knew anyone else getting turned on by knobs, you know? Nah, that was too crude. That was too crude. I'm not gonna lie, that was too crude. But, you know what I was thinking, right? I was thinking the other day, you know what would be really funny? You know, the funny thing is about reincarnation, right? You know? Like, they say when you die, right, you can come back as an animal. Okay? That's pretty cool, okay? So what if you die, right? Or your partner dies and comes back as a dog? And you have, like, this spiritual connection with a dog. Okay? Is it still bestiality or is it true love? Like, when you think about it, that's pretty fucked up, right? But it's kind of, it makes you see it from a different side. You know what I mean? I thought that was pretty funny, bro. Isn't this kind of funny? You know, Christmas season is kind of like a funny holiday, I think, you know? Because, I mean, what is Christmas really? It goes, hey, guess what? Jesus died, and let's celebrate him by buying each other gifts. How fucked up is that? And you're Christians, bro. That makes no sense, bro. Like, yeah, bro, I'm a Christian. I'm going to celebrate the death by giving gifts to everyone. That makes no sense. Wouldn't you, like, celebrate his birth? Or am I getting it wrong? Is it his birth on the Christmas? Or is it the death? Wait, hold up. No, that's Easter. Fuck, I'm getting a mistake. Why are we giving Easter eggs then? You know, it's Good Sunday. That makes no sense, you know? You get what I'm saying now. No, okay. So get this, right? Okay, so Christmas, yeah? Is it Jesus died or Jesus was reborn? See, it was Easter. So why the fuck are we giving eggs on Easter? Going here, the blood of Christ is in these eggs, you know what I mean? What a marketing scale tactic that is, bro. That's nuts, man. Can you believe that? I think that's nuts, man, you know? But I mean, like, even Valentine's Day, man, I think Valentine's Day is the biggest sham because you know what? Out of one day in the year, you're meant to treat your girlfriend to a fucking rose? That makes no sense, man. One day of the year, man. What a fucking tactic, you know, if you want to surprise your lover, buy her a necklace. Bro, buy her a necklace on her birthday or something, man.
What eggs represent? Eggs represent...
Eggs represent what?
Life and birth.
Oh, okay, so... That's a weird kind of connotation. So the eggs represent rebirth. Okay, so like if he died, the eggs that they collect on Easter.
It was forbidden during like medieval times, and then
That is weird.
Like that during the 40 days before Easter, and then they.
Tell me this, all right? So do you think that potentially we could be aliens? Like, say it from this point of view, yeah? Okay, so if we evolved from bacteria and, you know, we evolved into like a monkey and a fish, and then all of a sudden that evolved into a human, we could be potentially aliens. Or did aliens start this shit and was like, you know what, bro, they're nothing here, and then we go psh, zap into the sky, and then fucking molecules start joining, you know? And that's started Earth. Yeah, I mean...
Moon landing can't be fake because like, there's no such thing as a moon.
Okay, well, hold up. If flat Earth theory is right, the moon isn't real. We're just in a giant incubator. If you think about it, like, okay, if Earth is just flat, we are just in a giant incubator, and we're all just molecules, man, you know? Does dark matter really matter? Does that exist, bro? Or is that just a made-up term for what God is meant to represent? Like, when you think about it, okay? I'm not saying I don't believe it, but I'm saying, like, okay, if we are manifesto, if we are consciousness, right, and we are truly aware, does that mean we are inside the matrix or are we creating it, bro? Because, I mean, in all technicality, we are all gods in our own right. I mean, we are creators, right? We are given God's will. I have these, like, random thoughts, you know, random thoughts that go through my mind. And I just thought, you know, like, I've always wanted to see, you know, because I feel like sports are going wild, you know, like with the creation of sports. There's some weird sports out there. I've seen some sports where like people throw like tomatoes at each other, you know? And then you see like there's midget wrestling now. You know, that is dope, okay? But I'll tell you what I want to see though. I want to see two people with cerebral palsy in a boxing match. I'll tell you why, bro. Because I see it as like something ancient that nobody's ever seen yet, you know? People are dissing it now, bro, but that shit gonna catch on, bro, okay? You won't catch these hands because they be fucking flying, bro, okay? Straight up. Don't mess with, man, paralytic Jim, okay? He'll fuck your face, bro. That's just how it is, bro. He's gonna roll with it. Straight up, straight up. Yeah, you know what though? The what is it called? The disabled Olympics, what do they call it? The Paralympics, okay? I seen the other day, there was these guys at the park, they were riding, what's it called? The chairs, they're riding their chairs, bro. And I tell you this, right? They go harder than rugby league players, bro, okay? So just imagine what a boxing fight would be with them, bro, okay? Because they gotta do push-ups all the time, that'd be cool too, bro. But, I don't know, this vibe is not really rocking with me. What is this gay shit? I know, this is like on another level. So, it's Merry Christmas, that's the techno beat. Merry Christmas, everyone. So what I want for Christmas is you. Alright, so this is not really rocking with my vibe. Can we turn this off? Tell me, what is your favorite pet?
What?
What is your favorite pet?
I don't have a pet.
You don't have a pet? What, okay, so what is your favorite animal?
Snakes.
You like snakes? Did you know in New Zealand they have no snakes?
Yeah, that's why I want to go there. I told you.
Hold up. What, you want to go to New Zealand but there's no snakes, but you like snakes?
Exactly.
That makes no fucking sense. That's like going to like Germany saying I like beer and not drinking a beer. That makes no sense.
Just because it's majestic doesn't mean I have to be around it.
Majestic.
Snakes
Majestic. Yeah, majestic is a word for it. Okay? That, you know, you could call a snake majestic. Could you imagine that? You're like, oh bro, I'm pulling out my majestic tonight. You want a pat? Like, you know what I mean? That's majestic, man. Majestic. You know what else is majestic? Unicorns, okay? Do you reckon there's a unicorn snake?
That's not real. No, but that's not real.
A unicorn snake is not real.
Make one.
Look it up on your phone.
That's ugly.
Look it up on your phone. Check if there is a unicorn snake. I'm pretty sure there is a unicorn snake.
What happened to your background?
Okay? I don't need background music. No, I don't. You just don't like silence. So you reckon that a unicorn snake exists? Like maybe it's like the holy grail of snakes, you know? I've only ever seen one snake in my life, and that was the trouser one.
What's your favorite
Buzzing, you know?
What's your favorite snake?
My favorite one is the one between my legs.
Don't say that.
That's the only one that I've really played with. So, I mean, I can't say that I've played with any other snake. You know what'd be cool though? I like that. We went to the aquarium the other day and we seen like a green snake. I swear to God, that was the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life, man. But that motherfucker will scare the shit out of me if I'm sleeping and he's like, I want to cuddle, bro. Could you imagine that? Nah, fuck that, man. Fuck that. You know, it's pretty funny though. I was thinking, you know, it'd be cool if you could create your own animal, but you have to use existing parts from another animal.
And your DNA.
You don't have to put your DNA.
You have to pick something from your DNA.
But, oh yeah, okay, you know what? Yeah, you have to pick something from your DNA. Has to have something from another animal, and has to be two other animals. Or it can be more than two other animals.
No.
Tell me what animal would you create if you could create your own animal?
A horsey pig.
A horsey pig. Okay, so would that be like a stallion with a snort or a horse?
Yeah, calling it a horse.
It's going to be called a horse, ladies and gentlemen. A horse, okay? And that is horse with a pig's nose, I think. Is that what it is? tail.
And pink.
And it's pink. It's a pink horse with a pig's tail and a pig's face. But so what is it? A pig with like horse legs?
No.
Okay.
Sort of. It doesn't look like.
That kind of does look like a pig horse.
So it has to be big.
Well, we all want them big, but sometimes we don't get what we want, do we?
We do.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty good. Why do we play this shit? Fucking, it's terrible. I don't like it. I'm not knocking, you know, techno or nothing, but like it's.
He's a Melbourne artist, actually. I was playing a Melbourne artist.
Technically, he's a Melbourne DJ. He's not an artist.
He's an artist.
He's a button
DJ.
pusher.
A DJ is
So
not an
am I.
artist. He makes his own track. He doesn't remix shit. He makes his own music.
Oh my
And
god.
he's not around anymore. So respect the legend.
Fuck Ziz, man. Okay. Right, you admiring me? You admiring me? I don't know about that, man. You seen that guy Ziz? Admire me? That's what Ziz says. Yeah, he's a legend. I'll tell you this though, Ziz did look sexy, okay? Check out that guy's freaking 8-pack. That guy was ridiculous, man. But you know what he would say in the words of Ziz? You admire him, bro? You admire him? Right, I guess everyone's admiring you, bro. There was a horse pig at some stage. Wow.
Snake horse hybrid.
There's a snake horse hybrid. That looks cool. That looks cool. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I would create? If I could create anything in the world, I reckon I could combine an octopus with a snake.
That just sounds
Oh, that'd be wicked. It'd be like, look like a giant starfish sort of thing. That'd be like weird as shit. That's what I'm saying. That'd be weird.
It's already got arms like a thing. See?
I don't know. I reckon if you could like squash things together, you can make the perfect gum. Just like think about it, right? If you dehydrate anything, you can make gum out of anything. Like I reckon it'd be dope to create like a tomato gum. So, you know, like you could just spit on people's food and say it's tomato sauce. Could you imagine that? Oh man, imagine getting seasoning from a restaurant and somebody just pukes on your food, you know? It's like, oh, I got some tomato gum, don't worry, I'm gonna make sauce in a minute, bro. That'd be killer, I swear to God. You know what, I'm not a big fan of SNL, but I do admire the whole thing of like how they do structure skits and stuff, you know? I think it's pretty fascinating, it's pretty interesting. And I'll tell you why it's pretty interesting, because I think the way that comedy has been structured from the start, it was all slapstick and then it moved up. It moved up to these kind of like punny punchlines, you know? Like, you know what's been the king of that? I think Family Guy is pretty cool with that. You know, I like Family Guy, you know? Who doesn't like Peter Griffin? Who doesn't like, Stewie? But could you really imagine a baby being like Baby Stewie in real life? That shit's fucking horrifying. Bro, that'd be so fucking scary, man. And maybe Stewie's meant to represent like the next generation of like fucking newbies that come into this world, you know? Imagine that's like the full-size influencer for fucking the next generation. Everyone's just like a Baby Stewie. Bro, that'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Like we thought like in the 90s, you know, it was pretty crazy to think that, you know, the average American or the average person was Homer Simpson, you know? I remember growing up and everyone was like, hey man, that's like my dad. My dad was bold too. And you know what, man? He was a fat fuck who liked to eat. And that's what Homer is, isn't he? That's the truth, right? That's the truth, okay? But here's the funny thing. I thought I was Bart Simpson until I realized Bart Simpson is a woman on the show. Blew my fucking mind, man. I swear to God, like it blew my mind. And you know what that says about us? It says that it doesn't really matter about masculine or feminine, man. Because on that whole show, man, it kind of represented like two things, you know? Like, you had this idea of Lisa who's like the perfect, you know, perfectionist and wants to get everything right. And then you have Bart, which is like, you know, the misfit, you know, the one that doesn't fit in, you know, but he's like a little softball. Swear to God, man. I love The Simpsons, man. You can't like not like The Simpsons, you know. I think The Simpsons was like the pinnacle of my youth. But I honestly think Family Guy is where it's going, bro. Family Guy. So, does anyone else watch cartoons? Do you watch cartoons, man?
My life revolves around cartoons.
Why is that? Is that because everyone's so animated around you?
No, because they're not animated enough.
Wow, okay. You know what, maybe we just need to be more animated, you know? Like, could you imagine me with a digital Pixar face? I think I'm too crude for the, you know, Disney kind of like, kind of look, you know? What do you think?
Maybe.
Mate, is it the bald hair?
Maybe it's an emotion.
It's the attitude. Well, I think attitude matters, you know? I mean, who's the Disney character that had attitude that was bold?
Animation is about subtle humor.
Subtle humor. I do agree with that. So, if you could create an animation, what would it be?
About animals living like humans and humans living like animals.
Hold up, did you hear that? Animals living like humans and humans living like animals. That actually sounds like a pretty decent show. So tell me, who's the main character?
Penguins.
Penguins.
Penguins around the world.
Okay, so penguins run the world. All right. Who's their boss?
The giraffe.
The giraffes are the penguins' boss. Okay, so does that mean that the giraffes rule the world?
No, they're like God.
They're like God. Okay, so is that because they're so tall?
No, because they're majestic and beautiful. But they're useless.
What, the giraffes are useless. That's why the penguins work them?
To the rest of the animals.
Hold up. But they run the shit, right? But everyone thinks that they're not shit. How does that work? How do you run the world when people think you're not the shit? Like what?
Ask the politicians.
Oh, you heard it here first, folks. Wait, right?
I'm a Republican, so I really don't care.
Yeah?
Yeah, Trump all the way.
Trump all the way?
Yeah, I swear.
See, I like capitalism. I do agree with that.
Yeah, if you work more,
know?
you should earn more.
That, I do agree with that. I like the idea of both, because I mean, think about it this way, right? If you're got this mentality where you don't think you're amounting to shit, do you know what I mean? And somebody that's way more smarter than you, and you're earning the same money, that makes no fucking sense, right?
That's what
But that being said, bro, like it's one of those things where if you live in a society where money is not a fucking way to kind of have value in your life, then it's kind of different, right?
Fair enough.
You know, like think about it. If you did terms and services and you gave goods to people, what's your value based on? Is it what you do, your good deeds, or the fucking money you get for it?
Both, I'd say both.
But if money wasn't an object, if capitalism wasn't in your mind and there was nothing that you could pay for with money,
Yeah, then just do good deeds.
Hi, can I say something? So I think this one's. Wait, how do you sing it? This one's for the boys with boom system, top down AC with the core system. Got stacks on deck cause he waves up, cause he ill, he might go to bill, he might go to bill, he can right cut a bill, he calls, he might so call, he owes him the airway. Oh my, he's actually gonna bring it out and we're gonna sing it. Oh my god, I'm leaving. Thank you.
have a good night. All right.
I told you you should put like a carrot.
We have super bass in the house, but I don't think she has the super bass. Much love, ladies. Alright. So, do you like My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, huh?
They're gone.
Oh my God! Nah, do you want to sing that song?
No, that's great.
I thought you said you like snakes. What is this, man? You don't like anacondas?
Should see what I said to that kid. I go, you don't look 17, you look 13, you look like my son. And he's like, fucking that kid died.
Yeah.
And he's like, how old are you? You don't look that age.
Wow. Okay, so, oh yeah, I have a random question. Okay.
Do you know what he said to me? He's like, oh, I go, I'm like 34, and he goes, well, you look 40. He
Wow.
tried to roast me back in the same way.
Wow.
That didn't make sense.
Okay.
Do you know how weird it is? Like when you're young, to say someone, like to say that you're 13 is weird. Like you know when you're like 18 or 20, right? And then someone says, oh, you're 15, it's like an insult. But then when you're like 30 and someone says you're 40, it's like an insult too. You know what I mean?
So when you're younger and someone says that you're younger than what you look, it's an insult. And when you're older, when someone says you're older than you look, then it's an insult.
Yeah, or like, no, like if they say, if you're like over 30 and someone says you look younger, it's like a, you know, like someone's giving you a compliment. But then when you're 20 and like someone says you look 15, it's like an insult. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, that is super weird.
Like even if you're like under 30, or like, no, 25. I think 25 is something. What the fuck's that? That sounds like a kid's show.
See, this is old sketch music. If you're not aware with it. Do you like Charlie Chaplin?
I don't know.
I love Charlie Chaplin. I think he's like an icon for a reason. Here's a funny story about Charlie Chaplin. He went to a look-alike competition and he lost it.
Did you know, what's her name? You know the country singer? What's her name? That famous country singer? She
Who?
lost as well. That famous, Dolly Parton.
Dolly
She
Parton?
lost as well. She went to a Dolly Parton look-alike competition and she lost.
Man, I can't believe that, man. How the hell did she lose?
How would I know?
Yeah, that's insane. Salam alaikum, much love, much love. So I was thinking the other day, you know, there's beautiful things about roses, you know, okay? Because I like the smell of petals, you know. But if I was to go underneath someone's car and smell their petal, then nah, it just wouldn't go well. I don't know where I was going with that. But oh, gotta love it. All right. So tell me, what are your thoughts about today?
People are sexist.
People are sexist, okay? People are sexist. You know, I get that whole sexist thing a lot, you know? But I'm quite sexist too, so I get it. Maybe it's like an attraction thing.
Wow.
Well, I guess
Such thing as a lesbian.
I think it's kind of like it's one of those oxymoron things, you know. You can believe it, but you know, like everyone's a little bit of this and a little bit of that, okay? Even if you deny it, some people are just nice about this shit, okay? But everyone has their own biases about whatever it is, okay? And that's got nothing to do with anyone, man. We all can relate, you know? It's just everyone has their biases about everything, you know? And the thing is, man, just because you disagree with someone doesn't mean that you hate them. And that's the truth, okay? And this is why we live in a society full of cognitive dissonance, because there's a lot of people that don't agree with each other, especially at the moment, you know, with the whole fucking protest thing. But you know what, man? At the end of the day, this whole mob mentality is going to brew whatever it is that you truly believe in, okay? And if you believe that humanity outweighs stupid pettiness of economy issues and medical issues, then yeah, man, we're gonna spread the positivity and love in the world. But the moment that you kind of bring that shit up, everyone gets so fucking passionate, and they go, hey, I got my opinion, bro, believe me. No, believe me. And whatever it is, you're gonna believe, because that's what you resonate with, you know? So, tell me, what is your opinion on, like you know how there's like all these ancient mythical creatures, right? Do you think that is a Bigfoot in Australia?
No, there's something else.
It's not a Bigfoot. I heard, like, there's a chupacabra in Mexico, which is like a weird thing.
Australia has its own one.
What's gone?
I can't remember right now. My brain's frozen.
Is it Yeti or Yowie or something like that, isn't it? I don't know, yeah, because I remember like hearing these stories when I was a kid. They used to say like, what was it? They used to say stuff about, what can I say? They used to say stuff about, like the hairy man, you know? Like that's in Aboriginal communities, man. Have you ever heard of a hairy man? I know that you've heard of a hairy man, but this hairy man is like a little different, okay? Right, so this hairy man, he was very intelligent, right? And they were like bush people, you know? And they would come through the bush like they haven't fucking had a shower in weeks like an animal, bro. But they were a man, you know? And these spirits would come through and they would snatch babies and shit. Okay, this is in the indigenous culture. If you know anything about that, then yeah, give a holler. But yeah, man, it's kind of interesting, you know? We're still discovering whatever it is that's in the ocean, man. You know, we have what, 20% of what we're seeing in the ocean? It's about 20%, isn't it?
What are you talking about?
See, okay. So if we're seeing 20% that's in the ocean, okay, imagine what else is underneath it. You know what I mean? Like, how deep does this earth go? Does it really, like, is there a hole that goes from one side to the other? And if it does, is it filled with water? How the hell does that water stay in place, bro? You know, like, have you ever thought of that? Like, how fucking far can you drill into the earth until it collapses in on itself, bro? Like, think about it, bro. Like, have you heard of that whole thing where, like, people are drilling into the earth and then all of a sudden, fucking, you see buildings just collapse randomly? You know why that is, man? Because we're killing the earth, bro. That's what's happening right now. And then if it's not that, bro, it's trash. So you know what they do? They go, hey, we're gonna fill the world full of trash. And then look what happens, bro. You build a city on top of a city, bro. That's what happened in fucking New York, bro. And what? Melbourne's got their huge idea. Guess what their plan was, bro? We got these bins that you see now, okay? They're great bins because they're compactors, man, and they've stopped the trash from like, at least from 70 to 40%, bro, which is great, but we still got an issue with this. How do you solve that shit? You know what else people are doing? Chucking it in the ocean, bro. So how deep is the ocean? We don't know. Do the people on the bottom eat the fucking trash, bro? And is that how we're recycling now? If this shit is all plastic, does that mean it goes into the ocean, bro? You know, who knows, man? All right.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's a 10 cracking commandments. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yo. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Yeah. Yo, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I got so many numbers. Man, rule number 1, you gotta have fun. No matter if you got funds, you just gotta aim for the moon, son. Cause number 2 means you don't be rude. But some days I feel like you gotta catch a clue. And rule 3, you gotta just trust nobody. Cause everybody just out for themselves. I know it's the only thing that helps when you think about 4. Everything you think about is a metaphor. What do I say? It's like 5, it be grace. You gotta walk all over the place with a smile on your face. What you say about life is number 6. I gotta reach heaven, man, cause ain't no gimmick. I gotta keep it real, man, cause as he build, you gotta relate to someone, cause that's how you feel. Number 7, I know that I'll be aiming for heaven. If you believe in a higher power, man, you deserve it. I'ma get it, cause you know what? Life got purpose. Number 8's got you making feel so worthless, but you gotta just feed yourself first. Now you gotta feed your family before anyone else. You gotta trust yourself, man, and your instincts. I keep on running, cause that's the way that I believe in this. And when I go to number 9, you know that it's fine. I'm so refined, I feel like you're a dominant side. We on the grind like 365. There ain't no time off, man. We caught up in vibe, and I'ma get it, cause you know what? We spitting it live. When the truth comes out, you know I'm feeling the vibe. It's like electric, you feel it in your energy. I know what it is, man. We feel it, it's like a fucking legacy. I gotta check it out, man, I'll be thunder. You can stomach the fucking hunger. I'm getting what I want, bro, that's the way it is. I keep on flowing big, cause I'm bigger than a kid. Goddamn, I'm immature, but that don't matter. My pocket's getting fatter while you just sit there and flatter me. That's the way it is with the smile, with the salary. I don't understand with this battle, with the beef. I don't know, bro. I guess I like that cheddar cheese. I'm getting this greenery. What is this to me to speak? I don't speak, you're there. I'ma get with the rap. I'ma do what I do, man, as I spit these facts. And when I get it in half, it's just the way that I laugh. I'm a demon, just see me pass. I don't know, I got that two-face. I don't really groove with it. I ain't really perceptive, but I'm saying that I'm just cool with it. This is just a cool wit. Wait your turn.